Alright, welcome back to a new episode of the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. In the last episode, we went and found the Ogma Infinium. We actually found that in one episode. I was actually really surprised we were able to get that artifact quest done in one episode, but we were able to do it, so fantastic. In this episode, we are going to go and try to find the 5th piece of the Staff of Chaos as we progress further down the main story. So I believe we have to find a place called the Crystal Tower. So let us ask somebody, let's ask you, hello, where is the Crystal Tower? I heard that Crystal Tower was actually somewhere in the wilderness of Somerset. I don't want to mislead you, however, I'm really not very sure. Well, while you are not sure, we'll give Somerset a try. So where do we want to go? Where here? Let us go to Cloud Rest. It's somewhat in the middle of everything, so it's not that far of a travel if we have to go somewhere else. You've arrived in the city-state of Cloud Rest in Somerset Isle Province. The date is Midas 23rd of Sun's Dawn in the year 3rd Era 391. So now we're a new year because I believe we started in 389. It took 40 days to reach your goal. We hold the plains of Somerset, for we are the High Elves of Cloud Rest. Never will you see more beauty than in our land. Well, I mean, it's really kind of hard to see any beauty at the moment, considering there's just like a bunch of fog everywhere, but okay. Where is the Crystal Tower? The only thing I've heard about the Crystal Tower came from a traveler from Lilandril. Maybe you should start there. Okay, so we're going to go now to, I believe it was right there. And it's going to take us 9 days, so let's travel over there. Still Midas. It took 9 days. Welcome to Lilandril, the high elven hold on the northern coasts of Somerset. The people fight here for honor and glory. Come challenge our land if you dare. And it is night, so let us go on ahead and cast light. Oh, hello. I don't know if... Oh no, I can't do damage to you. Okay, I was about to say, I don't know if I can do damage to you or not. Okay, let us... There is a moon. I think that's the first time we've seen the moon in this game, so that's really cool. Let us try and find somebody. Granted, it is nighttime, so I doubt we're going to have much luck. We might have to go to an inn and just get a little bit of rest, unless we can find a priest or something just doing, you know, the thing priests do at night. And I do not believe we are going to find anybody. So let us try to find instead a inn, and then we can take a nap, and then we can be about the Crystal Tower trying to find that. This is not a inn, that is a store. Oh, here is it. Here it is. I was already say if we couldn't find one, we were going to cut, but we found one. The Green Castle is like a beacon in the cool spring night, full of torchlight, clinking glasses, and the aromas of the kitchen. And hello. Get a room, just that, for a day. I'll pay whatever. And let us get a little bit of shut-eye, and then that way we can ask in the morning. It is 10:54 at night, so let us sleep for 9 hours. It's now 7:56 in the morning. That was a perfect time to get up and begin our day. So, hello. That's actually not what I wanted. I thought for some reason I could ask you where it is, but I forgot that's not possible. So let us find a person just walking about. Hello. Where is the Crystal Tower? The Crystal Tower is a nexus of power known by all mages as the Crucible of Magic. You should ask the Mages Guild for any information about it, though I'd guess they would tell you little or nothing. Okay, well, where is the Mages Guild? It is east of here last time I checked. Okay, so we're just going to continue walking on. If we don't walk into a lamppost, we're just going to continue walking east until we can find the Mages Guild, which is right here. So that was actually quite simple. So let us go in and see. You enter the Mages Guild, the smell of sulfur and rotting parchment replacing that of new spring blossoms, scrolls and potions, relics and artifacts vie for space on the bookshelves. You can hear small living things scuttling behind the volumes of Alien Encyclopedia. And hello, Mr. Wizard. My name is Coram Ashlyn, and I have the dubious honor of being the lore master of this Mages Guild. Word has spread that you seek the Crystal Tower. I have known students of mine to search an entire lifetime, never destined to walk within its hallowed halls. I will, however, consider doing something I would have never thought to do. I will help you find the Crystal Tower. In return, you must do a favor for me, of course, as we've come to expect. You have to do a favor for me first. You see, a few nights ago, priests from the Mad God attacked our guild. They were protected by some sort of spell that absorbed our magic, making us powerless to stop them. Many of our initiates died, and the priests carried off a number of our treasured artifacts. Among these was a small diamond. I cannot speak more of this, other than to say it serves as a vital purpose here in the guild by strengthening our magic. It has a secondary function as well, one that would be of interest to you. I quested and won this magical gem in fair combat from its previous master, the Demi-Lich Zarathus. It is said that the light from the gem will allow the viewer to see the true location of the Crystal Tower on a specially prepared map. A map I have in my study. The priests, however, have the diamond. If you would consider recovering it, I would be happy to show you the location of the Crystal Tower. You will, however, have to bring me the diamond first. Do you agree? And again, as we always say, we have no choice. Good. You will find the Temple of the Mad God outside the city of Lilendril. Wait a moment while I get a pin and mark the location on your map. Remember, bring me the diamond and I will show you the location of the Crystal Tower. As a reward, Corm inscribes the location of the Temple of the Mad God onto your map. Fantastic. And before we started the episode, I went and sold off a bunch of stuff. And I went and made a couple new spells. I upgraded some spells as far as like my shield can, protect a little bit more now. And I created a more damaging spell, which I call... well, first off, let's talk about what I created. I created a Cure Disease spell, which just cures disease. It's guaranteed to cure disease. I created a Light spell, which will increase the duration of light for pretty much a really, 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 really long time. I increased shield to basically have more pool in my shield before it breaks, and then I created a spell called the Night, which is a more powerful version of Fireball, which I will only use in the most dire of circumstances, because Fireball is pretty much one-shotting anything. Night is I think it could probably I think it could kill like everything in the game, probably at a quarter of its power. But I think it takes my entire bar to cast, so we'll save that maybe for a special occasion. So let us go on ahead, and since we have nothing else to do, let us go on ahead and travel to the Temple of the Mad God. It will take us 4 days to travel there, and let us go on. And let us save the game, as we always do to begin, at the Mad God. And let us not do that button, let us instead do this. And I believe light's already up. Oh, it was not. Fantastic. Alright, and let us try to find the beginning of the 5th piece of the Staff of Chaos. Let us go into this door, and we've got skeletons. And okay, I was about to say, is there no sound? I guess there was sound. For some reason, the sound in my earphones was just not working there for a second. I was like, uh-oh. Did I open that by... Nope. You opened it. Hello. I don't know what you are, but I am going to see at the end. Are you a mage? You are a monk. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a priest thing. A priestly squabble against mages. Okay. And so we got a lot of skeletons and a lot of monks. It seems like what we're going to be facing. So again, probably going to be a 2-floor dungeon. Might be a 3-floor dungeon. I think as we kind of expect. Oh, we've got a what's the word I'm looking for? A not sarc. Is this a not a sarcophagus? Are those sarcophaguses technically? I don't know. They're like that ornate kind of casket coffin thing. I think they're probably called sarcophaguses. All right, let us go down this way and see. Is there anything in here? Oh no, it's just okay. It's just for decoration. That'd been really cool if you could have clicked that and there's like some kind of food in there or something. Let us. There is a secret door in here. No, I am completely wrong. That is the door we just came through. I'm sorry. I thought there was a secret door in there. Okay. So yeah, as we... Oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. As we continue on with what we've been doing, which is... Because, again, there's only so much you can... I heard something close. We're going to continue on our list of things, of games that will eventually be coming to this channel. Again, if you're not interested in this, I'm sorry, but, you know, this is pretty much just a pure dungeon crawler. There's not a lot of backstory that can be talked about or said. I'm hoping that Daggerfall, I know when we get to, like, for example, Skyrim, that there is, so I won't have to be doing stuff like this, but for this, where this is pretty much just a pure dungeon crawler, I need something to fill dead air, so if this doesn't interest you, sorry, but, yeah, so we're, now, I think this is part 7, so we're oh, I see, okay, as I say, I thought I was poisoned, nope. So we are nearing the end of this list. Again, I think it's going to run 11 parts, because, again, unless I want to do 20 games listed in one episode, which I think is quite kind of pushing it. And again, the reason I'm doing this is just to kind of show people, like, hey, this is what's coming up on the channel in the coming, you know, months and or years. And by or years, I mean absolutely years, because with, you know, over 100... oh, hello. I keep calling you Panthers, but what are you? The Hellhounds. Okay. I need to correct myself from calling you Panthers, and instead you are Hellhounds. So, let us pull up our map and say that we are going to go down this direction. So, anyway, to begin the list, today's list is the Left 4 Dead series. Again, nothing I've ever played, and I know it's a zombie-based a game. It's again, it's by the same people that make like it's the Portal. Oh, hello. It's from the company that basically doesn't know how to, kind of the meme is they don't know how to count to the letter 3. Oh, as we find the way down, because apparently they can never make a game that is a third of anything, but again, people really like it, so I'm looking forward to playing it. Then is a game series, which again is probably going to take a while, because again, I would have to get a console specifically for it, and that would be the Little Big Planet series. I know it's generally kind of like a platformer, but yeah. Then we have the game Mirror's Edge, which I believe actually might be a series now, because I think there was a sequel recently or something like that. Let us decide which way we are going, which is not that direction. Let us just continue going this way. Oh, hello. Now you look like a monk as you proceed to try and kick me in the stomach. Let us go this direction. All right, and we're going to go this way and this direction. So yeah, as I was saying, Mirror's Edge, either the game or the game series, because I don't know how many's in there. I know there's at least Mirror's Edge. Will eventually be on the channel. I don't know when. Oh, hello. Moving on, so I'm going to try and move through these quicker. I don't want to spend 20 minutes talking about games, because again, some people might not be interested in this, and then we can just go on ahead and do the dungeon, which more people might just want to see. 35 gold and nothing I care about, so let us go to the right. Then Batman Arkham series, that one would be the one that would be the most just a pure playthrough, not blind in any way, shape, or form, because I've played all of the games and I've enjoyed them quite a bit. Hello, Mr. Monk. Come on. There we go. And 25 gold and a die katana, which I do not believe is better than what I have. Then the Bayonetta series. Again, that one's solely based on name recognition. If you were to ask me anything about the game whatsoever, I have no idea about anything. I don't know the genre, I don't know the premise, I just know the name. So, then the Borderlands series. I played probably 8 years ago or something like that, 7 years ago. I played, I want to say, either a portion of or completely through Borderlands 2, but besides, the only thing I remember was Claptrap, which is that little robot thing. Besides that, I really have no memory or recollection of that game or that game series in general, so yeah, that would be on there. Then, if you guys want to really, oh boy, then we have what I call the Demon Souls / Soulsborne Ring series. So that would be everything from, that is not the button I wanted the map button. That would be everything from Demon Souls to Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and then Elden Ring. And I've played completely through, and I 100%ed Dark Souls when it was the Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition, back when the game in Blighttown was still extremely glitchy. And again, I raged and I was angry, but it's probably my greatest gaming achievement as we try to hop through this wall. Thank you. And we get the orc down. That is an orc, right? I keep calling you an orc. That is an orc. Okay. But I played the original Dark Souls and I completed it 100%. And again, is that what I'm looking for? That is not what I'm looking for. Hello, Mr. Monk. You know, every time I say Mr. Monk, did anybody watch the television show Monk that aired on the USA Network with Tony Shalhoub? I would really like there to be a mod in this game for the monks in here to be retextured just to Tony Shalhoub from Monk. That'd be kind of really funny. Only the people that really get that reference is gonna get a laugh. But anyway, so I've played that. I played parts of. I think I've made probably about 20-25% of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Never played Dark Souls 3. Never played Bloodborne. Never played Demon Souls, and then I've played, again, probably somewhere between 5 and 10% of Elden Ring. So the vast majority of that would be blind, and even the stuff that wouldn't be blind, the Dark Souls, I can guarantee you it's been so long since I played that game, and even if you've played through a game, it's not going to be pretty. There's going to be rage. That if that's really what you're looking for, to see people get angry, that's probably going to be the game series for you, because I guarantee you there's going to be multiple Throne or Smash controllers, because those games really just are brutal. For anyone that's played them, they know what I'm talking about. Let us go. Oh, hello to you, and hello to you. I'm just making sure I don't miss another tablet. That would be really... Oh, I'm not looking for a tablet. I'm looking for a gym. I need to remember that. I'm looking for a gym. Then we have the Dragon Age series. And again, I don't... It's based solely on name recognition. I think it's like an RPG game. And besides that, I have no idea. To me, it seems like it could seem very similar to The Witcher, for all I know. Then, because these seem so similar to me, I'm going to mention them back to back. Then we have Infamous series and the Prototype series, and I want to say they're both like superhero-y kind of X-Men-y type games, if my memory serves me correctly, if I kind of know what they're generally about. I could be completely wrong and have no idea what I'm talking about, but I believe that's kind of what they're about. So yeah, those are the next 10 games on the list of like 100 and some odd series of games that'll eventually, over the coming months and years, will be coming to this channel. Let us go this direction. And since we've moved through that, and again, I was trying to move through that because, again, might not be everyone's cup of tea, and I understand that. Oh, hello to you, Mr. Tony Shalhoub. And you are going to be dead now. Fantastic. And that is not what I was looking for. I thought that was going to be the location of the gem, but it looks like it's just going to be like a candelabra kind of a thing. And it is, unfortunately. Okay, let us see where we are going. I guess let's continue going this way and check in this room. Nothing, but there is a little bit of money as I proceed to get kicked in the back. Hello to you. So, as I've been saying over the last number of episodes, I'm having a good time playing this game, but it is unfortunately getting very, very repetitive. And again, I don't blame Bethesda for this, because when they changed their idea in their mind. Oh, hello, skeleton. They changed their idea in their mind for this game, again, early on, or partway through at least, the development process for what it was going to be. So I don't fault them 100% on this. And again, my only hope is that when we get to Daggerfall, that there is more depth, because I guess there's a couple things to complain about in this game, as far as like enemies spawning in randomly on top of you and stuff like that. But biggest complaint is just, how can I say this? Fantastic that the map is open this wide, but I guess this is what I can say. This is a very wide pool, but it's very shallow. Hello. So for anyone that kind of knows what I'm meaning, there are you can go to a lot of places. This is the biggest map that has been in the Elder Scrolls series as far as main games, except for maybe ESO. But while it's so expansive as far as like just sheer size, has the the depth of maybe an inch. And again, that's my complaint. Oh god, I am almost dead. So let me heal and let me use shield and let me see. As you can see, that shield takes me, when I use shield, it takes me all the way down. Let me turn around and kill the skeleton. And then let me use a bunch of restore power potions, because I went and stocked up on probably another 300 of them off camera. And let us heal one more time just for, good practice. And I have no idea where to go now. So let us go back through this door. And then let us go this direction and try to find what we are looking for, which is a gigantic gem-looking thing. So let us go. Oh, look, it's a frowny face. You see that? Okay, let us see. We never explored the northeast section of the map, and we've not really explored kind of all of the bottom southeast. So let us go ahead and do the bottom. No. Well, yeah, I guess we can go this direction. It really doesn't matter. No, we can't go this direction. That's a dead end, so we absolutely cannot go that direction. So let's go this direction instead. And there is a mob that is blocking my path in. That is probably not what we're looking for, but I am now a little bit paranoid of missing everything, since we had that tablet incident back at the Fortress of Ice. So anything that even looks remotely clickable, I'm going to click now. And now we're going to go back this direction. So my question to everybody here is, I think probably the vast majority of people who are watching this, who are continuing to watch this is now episode, I believe, 15 now, I'm assuming the vast majority of people have played this game yeah, probably. There's probably very, very few people who have never played the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena that has decided to watch this for the first time. Granted, there are some playthroughs on YouTube, but there's very few. I think from what I saw, there's like really 2 prominent Elder Scrolls Arena playthroughs, and this is, I can almost assuredly guarantee you, what we're looking for. Come on. Oh. I can almost assure... Oh, I take it back. This is what we're looking for. Okay, I take everything back. That is obviously not what we're looking for. We are looking... Is there anything in there? Again, just being 100% sure before we move on. Let us... Did we explore everything down there? Man, that really... Maybe this goes around that way. That's... Okay, so let us go through here. And let us look around. Let us do the smart thing and save, because we have not saved in a good amount of time, and that would be really unfortunate for us to have an accident. And let us go... Not that direction. Let us go... Let us go, I guess, forward, because I believe that room, that was a dead end, so we couldn't go back. So I guess my question is to the people watching this, because again, I feel like probably the vast majority of you have played this game before, is when did you first play this game? Did you play it at launch, when it launched and released in 94, or did you pick it up later? And for the people that have played this game, how many times have you played it through? Have you played it through, once, twice? How many times? Because... again, while I'm having a really, really good, enjoyable time playing this, again, more fun than I did the last time I played it, which was about 5 years ago, and I just did not know what to do. I was so lost. Is there anything in here? There is, but who knows if it's good or not. And but I'm having more fun playing it this go around, but I don't know how... if I would ever sit down and outright play this again. If I did, I would probably play it through as a strictly melee character, because again, I don't really do magic ever in these games, or any types of games really. So for me, playing this series, or this... Oh, hello. Not this series, but this game in a style of play that I don't normally do, again, because I'm more typically kind of a stealth kind of assassin kind of is what I typically more often than not play in these types of games. Let us see. Let us go this direction. Okay, there's nothing. Correct? Yeah, there is nothing. Okay, so let us go back. But so if I were to replay this game ever, which probably would not be for a while, because again, while I'm having fun playing it, this game is just, it is very repetitive, so I really don't see how you could, glean more from additional playthroughs. I've always said you could play, again, the only other two games in the Elder Scrolls series I've ever played is this, or it's not this, is Elder Scrolls Online and Skyrim, and both of those have enough stuff to do in them to where you could not get it really done in one playthrough unless you wanted to spend meticulous time playing through. Whereas this, it seems like, besides maybe the artifact quests, which would be unique as far as the text to begin with, as far as the lore to start the quest, but not the dungeons themselves. That seems like really the only kind of... As somebody hits me as I am not looking, that is quite rude to you. And you know what? I've not used magic in a while. Let us use Fireball. And he has nothing of importance, so we'll move on about our way. Oh. Okay, we can just use Fireball on you. And there's nothing. Okay, and let us pull up our map as we proceed to try to find where we're trying to go, man. For this thing called the Temple of the Mad God, this is kind of driving me a little bit mad myself. But yeah, I guess that's the question I'm throwing to you is when did you first play this game? How many times have you played it? And when you do play this game, what is your favorite type of character to play? Is it a magic user? Is it a pure melee user? As we proceed to attack the shade-looking thing, and let us go this way. And oh, here we go. We found what we were looking for. The area above the door is inscribed with the following: "What flares up and does a lot of good, and when it dies is just a piece of wood." Okay, let me read that again. What flares up and does a lot of good, and when it dies is just a piece of wood. Oh, a torch. Fantastic. And that enemy just seemingly disappeared out of nowhere after shooting a spell at me. And here is what we are looking for. You have found the diamond Coram Ashland sent you to recover. Only he can use it to see the Crystal Tower's location. Alright, so how far away from the entrance are we? Are we a bit away? Yeah, we are a bit away. Okay, so you guys know the deal. I'm going to make a cut here, and I will jump back when we are at the entrance to the Temple of Mad God. Alright, we are back at the entrance to the Temple of the Mad God, so let us go on ahead and travel back to, what is this location? It is Lillandril, so it'll take us, how many days did they say? It'll take us 4 days, and as we travel back, and it is perfect, the middle of the day. So let us see, did I mark down the location of the Mages Guild? I do not believe I had the good sense to, unfortunately, so we are going to have to stumble across it. So let me ask you, where is the Mages Guild? Southeast. Okay. I'm not going to subject you guys to watching me stumble around town trying to find the Mages Guild, so I will make a cut here and I will bring us back once we have found the Mages Guild. Alright, we found the Mages Guild. We're just trying to figure out how to get into the Mages Guild. Oh, right here. Okay, fantastic. And that is repeated text, and we can just go and say hello to you. Well done, Talon. You have done this guild a service it will not easily forget. I thank you for your efforts. Now for my part of the bargain. Coram walks to a table where an ornately pinned map lies. There he focuses a shaft of light through the diamond. A moment later he inscribes the location of the Crystal Tower, somewhere in the Somerset province, onto your map. Fantastic. We can go on ahead and probably, we can at least see it. So let us do that. I have no idea the length of this episode because I was recording when I sold off a bunch of stuff. And that took a fair amount of time. And then, so I don't know how long this episode's going to be. This might be the shortest episode yet because we're not going to do this episode. We're going to do this in the episode starting next. It'll take us how many days? It'll take us 6 days to travel, so let us travel there. But we can, oh, here's some flavor text. The Crystal Tower dominates the area, rising like an accusatory finger pointing at the sky above. This bastion of sorcery seemingly transcends normal human conceptions, existing in many planes other than this. You can sense the fifth piece of the Staff of Chaos somewhere above. Fantastic. Let us save the game at the tower. We have no magic, so let us drink an, get topped up on restore power potions. Perfect, and let us cast light. And you know what? Let us give ourselves a little bit of a preview, just going into probably. You enter the halls of the Crystal Tower, greeted by strange somethings, because text in this game disappears way too damn quick. So Oh, do you guys hear that? It sounds like, you know, kind of like... It sounds like you, like, mashing, like, snow beneath your feet. Oh, hello, skeletons. So we'll do maybe a couple rooms as a preview, and then we'll do the rest of the Crystal Tower actually in the episode itself, its own episode itself. Let us... That's a door, right? That has... Okay, I was going to say, I do not have a Destruct Wall spell, because I haven't made one, because I didn't think it would be necessary. Let us go this way, and as soon as we get... You know what? Here's a good spot. Here's a good spot to end the episode as we try and figure out, do we want to go this direction or that direction? So here's a good spot to end. Again, I don't know what the length of this episode's going to be. It could be fairly short, because there was probably a good 15-20 minute window where I was selling stuff and making new spells. So this could be the shortest episode we have yet. But I'm always kind of surprised how long episodes run. Sometimes episodes that I think are going to be, 35, 40 minutes end up being, 55. So who knows? I'll only know after I'm done editing, and you guys will obviously know once you see the video length. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's going to help me out a lot, and it'll help you by telling you when a new episode of the Elder Scrolls 1 releases. There's going to be a new episode of this every single day until this game is complete, and then we're going to move on to Daggerfall and Daggerfall Unity, then Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, ESO. Yeah, we're not just an Elder Scrolls channel. We're going to be playing other games on the channel. I have a list. We've been, as you guys have been hearing, I have a gigantic list, and we've been kind of going through it as we do these dungeons, talking about what's going to be coming to the channel in the upcoming months and years. Probably, again, it's not 100% set in stone, but probably Yakuza is going to be the game that's going to probably be joining Daggerfall on this channel as far as the next thing. Arena will be done completely before a new game gets uploaded, though. And again, we're winding down. This is episode 15. Again, I'm assuming this series is probably going to run 30-ish episodes. It might be shorter. It might be 25 to 30-ish episodes. I'm not 100% certain right now. But yeah, so hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on what is, on the channel. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. It will help me out so much. You guys have no idea how much the thumbs up button helps a small channel, whether it be small or large. It really does. It helps the algorithm and everything. So if you like this video or you like me, hit the thumbs up button. Let us see. I asked you guys a question already, which was, when did you first play this game, and how many times have you played it, and what type of character do you like playing it? So that was technically a question, but I'm gonna hit you with a two-fer question. So that was one question. Here's another question, because again, we talked about games series that are going to be coming to this channel, and I've always kind of asked when we've done this, which of these are your favorite series and or games. So of these 10 series and or games, which are your favorite? Left 4 Dead series, Little Big Planet series, The Mirror's Edge, whether it be the game or series, because again, I have no idea how many are in there. I think there actually might be 2 now, but don't quote me on that. The Batman Arkham series, Bayonetta series, Borderlands series, the kind of just all smushed together Demon Souls / Soulsborne Ring series. That includes, Demon Souls, all the Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring. So all of those types of the what I call the From Software games, the Dragon Age series, the Infamous series, or the Prototype series. So of those 10, which are your favorite? So yeah, in the next episode, so it'll be episode 16, we will be covering the Crystal Tower, and we will be getting the 5th piece of the Staff of Chaos, which means that after that we will only have 3 more to go. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.